Today, we're going to be rebuilding the San Jose State Spartans. We chose this team from 64 down to 10 and 5 before I eventually selected this school. I chose San Jose State because of the location in California. They have really nice uniforms and a nice stadium too. This will be my first rebuild in college football 2025, so there's going to be a lot of up and downs throughout the process. But San Jose State has not won anything since 2020, that COVID year where they won the Mountain West. And you know we had to give our coach some drip. Tristan Graves coming in with a sweatshirt, pipeline of Southern California, the Alabama playbook, and a 3-3-5. I went with the recruiter option because we are definitely going to need it. It's been the best option I've seen on other YouTube videos. San Jose State coming in 79 overall across the board with a 2.5-star prestige. But don't forget, if you're new, watch to the end to see if we win a national championship for the Spartans, and like and leave a sub on the video. San Jose State actually has a pretty doggone good team, headlined by Nick Nash, a senior redshirt wide receiver, 85 overall, Michael Dansby, a junior corner coming in at 81, and then Maurice Talavo coming in at 81 overall. They are both boosted up to an 82. And their quarterback is going to be a redshirt sophomore with Adam Matthews. He's got mobile deadline pull down, so a solid starting point, but we got to hit the boards to get this team up to that 5-star prestige. As you see, we have 625 hours to work with, so I'm really trying to get after 3 stars and maybe even 4 stars we have on our list, such as Melvin Tuttle. But we can't forget our team needs, and that's what it shows right here on the left side of the screen. But again, we're going to need a fullback, tackle, guard, and right guard. And then defense, we're going to need a defensive tackle, outside linebacker, middle linebacker, another backer, corner, and free safety. Look at this. We found another 4-star, Carlos Contreras out of Phoenix, Arizona. He's interested in us too. Oh, another one, defensive tackle, Rashad Damania. And another one, oh my gosh, San Jose State, we might be able to cook here. And that's going to be a little different because now we have to do about 30 points to 50 points to scout each and every player. Starting off with Rashad Damania. He's a 4-star defensive tackle. Gonna scout him and offer him a scholarship. Got Walter Pickens coming in too. Once again, this is gonna take 5 points, so maybe you won't be able to scout him all the way through until you upgrade your guy. So main thing of what I've learned is you really just gotta offer scholarships to everybody and then go scout the guys that are really main until you get your points upgraded as a head coach. Okay, now that we've offered everybody a scholarship on our board, right now we're gonna start scouting. We start off with Afaso. What are you gonna be? 72 speed, 91 strength. Gotta recruit you as well. Now Frederick Baber's on the board. Gonna try to scout as we can for him. 91 strength too, so really good 2 guys right here at defensive tackle. Well, this athlete, Manu Mahdi, gotta be something crazy. 78 speed, 87 strength power rusher. Definitely gonna be a defensive end or a type of linebacker. And this guy's what I'm excited for. Improviser Carlos Contreras. His throw power is maxed out all the way up there. 81 speed, 91 throw power, 81 deep, 81 under pressure, 85 throwing the run. With those abilities, mobile deadeye, pull down, and off platform. Oh, we have a scrambler athlete right here. These guys are crazy. Look at that speed, almost maxed out right there. 89 throw power, 89 speed. Definitely not as fast as I thought he was. Hey, our first gem is going to be Eric Obi. 88 speed, 78 zone, 82 change of direction, is only 66 man. But that gem basically means he's going to be a 4-star talent player. And our first bust is going to be Brendan Savage. He is just not good at all, so we're going to take him off the board entirely. Another one in Nate Luvu. Goodbye. All right, now we have all of our points allocated. Right now, I'm really focused on this quarterback, this 4-star quarterback, Carlos Contreras. Definitely gonna be my main focus. With our first 5 points, we're gonna go to the offensive line as they take less time to fully scout. Definitely gonna be important. That way we can save some of our hours. All right, with week 2 coming up, now we have 500 hours to allocate. I'm really trying to try to go after the people that we have the most influence on. So we're going to send the house on Afaso. Frederick Babers, we're actually behind Stanford on. We can't sell him anything yet, so we're going to send the house, get maximum influence for him. Walter Pickens, we might be able to catch up on him. So we're behind on a lot of teams. Going to send him up to catch up on USC. Definitely sending the house on Carlos Contreras. Only 50 points, but I'm trying to get him away from Colorado. Ooh, Ramondre Scroggins has no offer or barely any influence from Fresno State. So once again, doing the same. And the lead on DeMarcus Hook, so we definitely got to keep it that way. Melvin Tuttle, we're behind on people. Send the house. Trevor, sending the house on you. We got to get up, shore up our offensive line. The same thing for Matt Gilliam. We're going to contact friends and family, and then we'll just search social media on the guys that's left. Actually, no, we're going to DM Eric Obi because he is a gym corner trying to crawl our way back into him. And can you look at this? Our first game is going to be against those Riverside Warriors. If you ever watch Bengals Dynasty series, you are very familiar with who they are. So I'm definitely going to hop into this one and play our first one to get a big time W. Here we go. Those Spartans are taking the field, head on by the cheerleaders carrying those flags. And I'll tell you what, I kind of want the ball first. All right, first play of the Adam Matthews era. We're going to run a play action to Floyd Chalk, trying to find Nick Nash over the middle here. Nick Nash is going to be there over the middle. He's going to catch it. Juice it forward. Oh my gosh. Go, 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 baby. All the way up close to midfield. Loses the football, but thankfully it's not a fumble. And Matthews now looking to drop back to pass again. The tight end Jake Stewart's going to be wide open. What a dive to him. He's going to hang on to the football down on about the 26. Now San Jose State facing a third down in the red zone, trying to find somebody. Oh, that tight end's open. Jake Stewart over the middle. Get in the end zone. Jake took. Oh my gosh, he just got whacked. All right, here we go. Floyd just going to hand it up the gut, and nobody's even close to him. Punches it in for our first touchdown as a head coach. Right now handing this out to Floyd. Chalk, cut that back. Oh, good moves. He's going to break a tackle. Oh, he might be gone. Floyd Chalk to fourth, down the left sideline. Can he beat the edge? He's got a man, and he scores. Jukes forward, breaks a tackle, and he races to the end zone. Put them to sleep, young man. And just like that, we take our first game of the Tristan Graves era, defeating the Riverside Wolves 56-31. I'll tell you what, you cannot lie to me. We are playing on Heisman. So, you know, Floyd Chalk just might be built different. With that, we get 20 points. So once again, we're going to just go on advanced look for everybody. We need less time to scout players. That way we can save our hours using something else. So we're going to put it lastly on DB. We're going to schedule DeMarcus Hooks here week 12 against Boise State. And of course, going to be proximity to home because that's what we have the best grade at. Groggins is also ready for a visit. So we're going to take off, send the house. Schedule his visit for week 12 against Boise State. Once again, doing proximity to home because we have an A grade. Oh, Babers, we are way in the lead on. So we're going to actually go down on just searching the social media. We actually found players that aren't really getting targeted after. So even with Saya, we're just going to search his social media. Going to contact friends and family for Damata. And then for Longo, we're going to schedule his visit coming in for week 12. And gonna do proximity to home yet again. This leaves us with 15 hours, so we're gonna DM him and search his social media, trying to come back against Cal. All right, week 2 does bring us Air Force. We are the better team, but hopefully we can remain consistent. All right, we do indeed level up, so that tells me we won the game, and we do, as you see, we moved to 2-0 and 1-0 in the Mountain West. We beat them 27-16. How did Adam Matthews do? Air Force, meh. Yeah, Adam Matthews had 263 yards, 2 touchdowns in the win, a 79% completion percentage as well. Yeah, Justin Lockhart's won that ball out here. 6 catches on 121 and a touchdown with Nick Nash scoring 2. And with 10 more points, going to do the advanced look on the DO and the linebacker. So hopefully we can shore up our front 7. Everybody else is pretty much win 1, down 3. So we're actually just going to bring him in on the bye week. So hopefully he can just come in after that. Melvin Tuttle is ready for a visit. So bye week again. And gonna do proximity to home. Favors is ready for a visit, putting him here on the bye week and doing proximity to home. And with our last 10 points, we're just gonna DM Afasao. So hopefully we can get him ready for a visit. All right, week 3 brings us our first matchup against Kennesaw State. They are newly promoted from the FCS to FBS. So let's hope that we can come out with a W. And we do. Okay, we're starting off 3-0 so far this season, which is really good for San Jose State. And look at this, our first defensive player of the week, Andrew Beasley, 1 sack, 6 tackles, and 2 TFL. All right, we are down on Matt Gilliam by a lot. Utah running away with it, really. So we're gonna take off, send the house. And we're gonna hard sell him on, what is he like? I believe it was proximity to home and playing style. Please tell me we do. He doesn't care about playing time, but let's get to work. And then we're gonna DM him. All right, Contreras ready for a visit. Gonna bring him here in the bye week. Hopefully we can get an easy commit. Gonna do playing time since he could probably play right away. We have 80 hours remaining here, so we're just gonna send the house on Amari McNabb. And then now we're gonna try to find some more prospects. 3-star free safety that's just open recruiting. That's something I like to see. So all we're gonna do here is offer the scholarships to the guys that we just randomly added to the board. We don't have enough hours to scout all of them, but if we'll at least give them a scholarship, we'll gain some influence. All right, in week 3, both teams coming in 3-0. Gonna be a tough matchup as we are traveling on the road to Washington State. Oh, we come out with a win, starting off 4-0. Adam Matthews, 296 and 3 touchdowns. Definitely his best game of the season. Yeah, then it was all a Nick Nash show. 7 for 134 and 2 touchdowns. Justin Lockhart with 383 to touch 2. The man's ready for a visit, so we're going to bring him all the way against Stanford since they are a lot better team than we are, and we're going to do playing style for him. And nobody's going after Joe Silva here, so we're going to scout him. Hopefully we can find something out about him. He's a gem, and nobody's going after him. Oh, come on. Same thing for Elton Carmen. I mean, USC's got someone to influence. Another jeb. Bro, what? Oh, Colorado's starting to come back on Carlos, so we're going to at least contact friends and family again. Stanford's trying to come back on Babers, so we're going to at least contact friends and family. I know that leaves us all of our hours spent after we went a little bit harder on Babers. Actually, you know, we're going to take some time off of Amari McNabb because we're ahead of him by so much on influence. And we're going to at least start scouting some of these guys. No, we're just going to at least search the social media, try to gain some of that influence back. We're going to offer scholarships to the last 2 guys we haven't scouted, so we at least have something to build off of for this recruiting class. All right, there we go. Our first kid is going to be Trevor Azalea, 3-star right guard, and that's going to be it. One of the few players that visited that week. Oh, Longo committed and Tuttle went to Washington, and Scroggins went to Fresno. Love that for me. Colorado's still trying to fight back. Take off friends and fans. Stanford's really going after him, so we're going to do grassroots, hard sell my proximity to home, and then we're going to DM him as well. Sale is finally ready for a visit. Good night. Took him long enough. Going to bring him in against Boise State. Going to sell him on proximity to home. And then Damian Corker, same thing. Let's see what you are. Blocking tight end, but we need better players, so we're going to at least contact friends and family. All right, week 3, bringing on the Nevada Wolfpack. Both teams at the top of the Mountain West Conference. Got to come away with a W. And we do. We start off now 5-0. 2-0 in the Mountain West, and we are second in the conference. Game weight 32-31, a really close game there. Their quarterback had 3 touchdowns against us. Oh no, hold on. So Adam Matthews, 249 touchdown and a pick. Did he get hurt? Because JJ Cody had to come in for 35 and a touchdown and went 2 for 2. But right now he ruptured his disc. He's going to be out for 2 weeks. And my gosh, Jordan Cobbs, he broke his tibia out. He's going to be out for the season. Demani is finally ready for a visit. So we're going to schedule him here against bye week for week 10 and do proximity to home. All right, USC's trying to catch up on Alpha Seo. So we're going to at least contact friends and family. I'm just going to bump it up to 30 hours. And then those last 30, we are going to contact friends and family and search Chad Lutris' social media. And now week 6, we are traveling on the road to Colorado State, riding in hot with a 5-0 record, but we cannot underestimate the Rams. And we do underestimate them that we actually fall to them, following the 5-1, our first loss in conference. All right, JJ Cody, pretty solid game in your first career start, 325-3. Yeah, he fed Nick Nash a ton. John Hurry with 2 touchdowns, and then Malachi Miller with a score too. And Colorado's right there, so we have to stop sitting in the house and do a hard sell. Now we're going to time to get the work on a hard sell for Carlos because he has playing time, playing style, and it's close to his home. So we're going to hard sell Monty on prestigious because we are losing out on him. So we're going to try to sway sale with grassroots. That's proximity to home. And then we're going to DM him. And then finally search his social media. All right, week 7 coming against Wyoming. Definitely got a rebound after a tough L a week ago. All right, then we do get a big W, 6-1 now. At that time, the past 4 weeks have really been close games. 28-26 against Wyoming. Cody's still doing pretty solid, 233-2. Oh my gosh, Nick Nash had a 100-yard rush. Holy hell. Now this brings some sort of competition coming on. Because Adam Matthews returns. He has that 11 touchdowns and 2 picks. But Cody, right now, 6 touchdowns and a pick with better completion percentage. Cody also has normal dev, a redshirt sophomore. Magician, mobile resistance, option king, extended and off platform. 95 throw power. Look at this, 83 decent accuracies. I think we're actually going to roll with Cody strictly because of that 95 throw power. All right, so now we're going to go pour more points back in the recruiter. Got to do at least bigger bonus to defensive linemen, running backs, defensive backs, and we will at least do quarterbacks too. But with that remaining points, we're going to scout Moses Vildor, a hybrid free safety. What are you going to end up being? A bust, so he's going to be off the board. Now back on the board, trying to find more prospects with their recruiting being up, and we're actually going to go to any state instead of recommended. 4-star receivers open, tight ends open. Look at this, more 4-stars are open. That is actually kind of crazy. Our same thing we did before, just offering more scholarships till we run out of points, and then eventually we're going to at least scout them late. And then finally topping it off with Rashawn Stoudemire before we play our rival in Fresno State. The first big time rivalry matchup, traveling on the road to Fresno State. Hopefully we can come out with a big time W. We do get a commit from the 4-star quarterback, Carlos Contreras. We were battling him out with Colorado. Thankfully, he landed with us, and we would take Canal. So a positive and a negative with that one. Cody didn't really have a bad game. I mean, 185-1, got sacked 4 times. Finally, McNabb is ready for a visit. Gonna bring him in against Boise State. Gonna focus on championship contender. Silva's ready for a visit. We're gonna do playing time since he's at a B+. Keyshawn Rudolph gonna be a gem. So he's a 5-star caliber player. We're gonna at least contact friends and family, and then we're gonna scout Rashawn Stoudemire, another gem. We are running out of points, but you best believe next week we're gonna give him some. Halfway through the season, we remain 5th in the conference. We just need to round up a couple wins in a row to find a way for the conference championship. All right, week 11 matchup, traveling on the road to Oregon State. They're an 81 overall versus 79. Definitely got to find a way to pull off an upset. Would get a commit from 3-star offensive guard Wade McMahon out of Arizona. Anybody else? No, but so far we're starting to build some momentum, and we would get a big time W over Oregon State too. Oh, another close time victory, 31-28. Oh yeah, Cody, 270 and 3 touchdowns, definitely proving why he should be the starter. Oh, Malachi Miller, 7 for 96 and 2. My goodness. Oh my gosh, Oregon State's coming out of nowhere here Gonna have to sell the house or send the house, sell the house, send the house, whatever you want to call it. Are you kidding me? You're gonna get all the way here, then have a deal breaker for playing style? Okay, UCLA is really trying to catch up on Talia, so we're gonna take off, send the house, and we're gonna hard sell him. All right, so we're gonna hard sell Talia Matoga on proximity home and program tradition. That's the two things that he's interested in, and we have the higher stuff trying to fend off UCLA. And then we're gonna DM him. McPherson's ready for a visit, gonna do Stanford, and he cares about playing style, so we're gonna do that. And with our final 50 hours, going back to the board, trying to find some more players we can throw scholarships for, then eventually scout, so that way we can better our recruiting class. So same thing we did before, just offering scholarships to everybody we added to the board, and then eventually once we get more hours back, we will scout them. There we go. That's gonna conclude all of our scholarships. So we're just gonna search up Taint on social media. I suggest you don't do that. All right, now we have a big time rivalry matchup. Boise State coming to town, a bunch of recruits coming in. Gotta get this W. Well, it's a little foggy out there, but there's nothing gonna stop this rivalry matchup. Both teams coming in 3-2 in the Mountain West. We got to find a way to get back to the top of the conference standings. So again, Cody, play action now. Over the middle to Nash. This time more accurate than before. Gonna get that first down. JJ Cody, 2 picks on the day too. I would love for Jake Stewart to get open on this rollout. JJ Cody looking to roll at the pass. Tight end's open. Gonna hit him in stride. Doesn't matter if it's in the red. It's a wide open touchdown. Taking the lead here in this rivalry matchup. Fourth quarter now tied up here at 28. And you know we're gonna run this illustrious touch pass to Malachi Lockhart. Let's see what he can get going out here to the outside. Got room to run. Juke one time. Gonna get tackled down just shy of the 40-yard line. Cody still looking to find a way, stepping up once again in the pocket, waiting for R1 to get open. Gonna be in the red. And another interception thrown. That's his 3rd of the day. And now Boise State has the football. JJ Cody looking to drop back to throw yet again. Gonna step up in the pocket, and the guard couldn't stay and hold on for long. Another sack. He's taking a beating right now. Now this brings up 4th down. JJ trying to find a way to keep this drive alive, keep this team alive. Facing pressure is going to be his 4th interception of the day. Threw it into double coverage. I got scared of the pressure. And now we're going to fall to Boise State, falling to 7-3. There it is. Again, another game where we choked. 15 points into the 4th quarter. We were up 28-20. Just couldn't hold the lead. We're gonna have to prove yourself. Someone could proceed conference prestige. Oklahoma State is better than both of those. So we're gonna at least DM him. We're back on Rashad Domania. He locked us out for a little bit before. Gonna at least in the house. Chad Luchas is finally ready for a visit. Gonna schedule him here against Stanford, and we are going to do playing time because he would probably play immediately. Auburn's now taking the lead. We gotta take off in the house and sell him on something. Playing time and whatever. So we're gonna do playing time, pro potential, and brand exposure. Again, Auburn has more of all of those. Haven't scouted. Now we can finally have a spare hours to scout people. Gonna start off with Javonte Kendrick. He looks to be pretty good. 85 pass block power, 82 pass block finesse. Got this athlete. He is a scrambler, 91 and 88 speed. And that's going to be all of our hours for this week. All right, now got to redeem ourselves here against UNLV. Both teams coming in this one 7-3. I'm not sure if we'll make the Mountain West Championship, but we at least got to come over the dub here. Hey, we get a commit from Rashad Domania. He locked us out for a little bit, then we get our playing style back up, and he commits. And we lose. So now we are 3-4 in the Mountain West, our championship contender, all the way down to a C. Look, we rode with the hot hand for a minute, but now we got to go back to the Bandon Matthews. Right now, Cody on a 2-game streak, losing streak that is. Hopefully Matthews can make us get a W. Our 10 points going to be influential for most linebackers, and then always be recruiting for offensive line. Arizona State's trying to come back on Carmen, so what we got to do, we got to hard sell him. Definitely on proximity to home and coach stability. Our final game of the regular season, another rivalry matchup. We got a bunch of recruits coming in against Stanford. If we get a big time W, we'll get some more commits. There we go. Elton Carmen committing to the team at 3-star corner. And that's it. So it tells me that we did not get a W. We did not. We end the season on a 3 or 4 game losing streak. Hopefully we're still able to go to a bowl game. We close the season on a 3-game losing skid. Stanford beats us 17-13. Matthews didn't do that great. JJ Cody 1 for 2. But man, I put him in. I put Matthews in the start, so I'm not sure how he didn't get more of the reps. Texas Tech's trying to find a way to fight back on this 4-star tight end, so we're just going to hard sell him on playing time and playing style. There we go. Playing style. Time to get to work for Damian Corker. I haven't scanned Josh Jimenez yet, so let's see where you're going to be. From Bellflower, California, a scrambler archetype, 84 speed, 94 throw power, and he's a gem. So we'll at least throw a little bit of points on you. Contact your friends and family. We haven't scanned Gabriel Tate yet, so hopefully he'll be somewhat good. He's a gem. That makes me feel a little bit better what we're doing. So back on the board, trying to find people with an open stage on the recruiting. we'll have enough time to at least scout them for sure, but I'll at least offer a scholarship. So what we're doing, we're offering everybody scholarship that we just added to our board. Then once we come back, we will scout them from top to bottom. All right, starting off with David Anzalone. What are you gonna, you're gonna be a bust, so he's gonna get off my board. Finally, a gem. Derek Longacre, 70 block shed, 78 strength, 87 excel, and 83 speed. And we're gonna DM him because that's the last hours we have left. Will Howard from Ohio State takes the Heisman this year. 3,300 passing yards, 38 touchdowns, only 5 interceptions. Here we go, our Birmingham Bowl going to all the way to Alabama to play Syracuse. We got playing Syracuse. They have a main tight end, Rondé Gatz in the second, Kyle McCord, but there ain't nothing that we can't handle. Had a little bit of quarterback controversy this season, but Adam Matthews gonna get the start today. JJ Cody had a lot of turnover issues in the back half of the season. They do indeed blitz. We pick it up beautifully. He's going to be open over the middle. That's going to be Malachi Miller. Still in the red on the accuracy, but up the midfield. Play action to Floyd. Trying to look up. Nobody's open. Throw it away at him, and he does not escape the pressure. Dion Wilson sacking him for a loss of 5. Oh, perfect time to run this play. On the Stewart, he's wide open. Jake Stewart stay in bounds, but still in the red. I got to get my accuracy down. All right, I'm going to hand it off to Floyd again. Going to cut it to the outside. Jukes inside. Jukes again. Pushing forward for the first down. Oh, that's a touchdown to Jake Stewart. Adam Matthews, a beautiful dime over the middle. And we take the lead in the bowl game. All right, Kyle McCord now leading Syracuse down by 7, threatening in our territory. On a 3rd and 9 here, they're going to run the football. Why are they running the football? We tackle them for no gain unless they plan to go for it. And no, they're going to try to kick a field goal. Matthews facing pressure from inside the pocket. He's going to scramble, try to find a way to the outside. And he finds an angle. Going to get out of bounds, trucking forward for the first down. Coverage again. Find a man on the out route. Beautiful throw and catch. There we go. Getting out of bounds for the 2-minute warning. All right. Oh, good dime. Oh, that's behind him. Nick Nash didn't stop like he was supposed to. And it's going to be an interception. It's going to be the bowl game. Adam Matthews finishes with 3 interceptions. And we come away finishing 7-6. It would end up scoring another touchdown, but still, it wouldn't be enough. Too much too late. Syracuse takes this one 30-28. Now we get 6 persuasions and a bunch of people are trying to leave. I really want to keep the guys that are high. Luckily enough, we didn't lose the running back that was a risk all season long. So we'll persuade Harbert to stay. Or we won't. How about Womack? Caleb Womack. Grillo, please? Thank you. Finally got one guy. And then we're going to try to get Westbrook. Not been persuaded. All right. What about Egan? Not been persuaded. We are terrible at persuading people. Must be the worst persuaders of all time. Okay, we get Carruthers, who is a medium chance, but couldn't get any of the highs except for 1. Goodness. All right, so Corker's going to be ready for a visit. Going to bring him in week 1. Going to sell him on playing time because he'll probably play immediately. Probably comes going to bring on a visit, talk about campus tour because that's really all we have left for him. And then outside of that, we're going to send the house. Going to put all 65 points into the gym corner that I'm going to need. So for Taint, we're scouting a visit week 1. Going to talk about playing time because that's probably what he's going to want the most. I really want Derek Longacre, so send the house for him. Schedule a visit 2 for week 1. Going to talk about playing time. So now in the portal, we have 3 guys that are interested in joining our team. So we're going to target them all, 2 running backs and a right tackle. But first, we definitely got to scout some players that we didn't get to before. And Emmanuel Quintanarino is a gem, 88 speed, 80 tackle. Definitely going to be an outside linebacker of some sort of fashion. Going to contact him. Going to go after this right tackle. This is the transfer guy from the portal. Coming to 83 run block, 91 strength. So we're going to offer him a scholarship. Haven't scouted Kofi yet. Hopefully he's not a bust. 85 speed. It's pretty solid. Going to DM him. Jimenez was a gem that we found with 94 throw power. So we're going to contact friends and family. Definitely need a kicker at some point in time. So contact his friends and family too. And we need to at least use the last 40 points on Chad Lucius. We don't want Louisville catching up to him. So we're going to give him everything. Friends and family, DM, and social media. Cork are going to send the house for you because we don't want anybody else coming back on him. All right, Forrest Boone. Going to be a gem. Okay, good, good. I need people that are gems and I need them to be on our team immediately. Going to be another gem here in Jerry Lamar, 91 strength. Good night, man. Hey, a gem. Look at this. 93 speed, 79 man. Going to definitely contact your friends and family too. On our last points, we're going to at least DM Gabriel Taint and then we're going to send us to contact friends and family for Spencer Pounds. All right, now after the final week, we get 3-star corner Mario McNabb, 4-star tight end Damian Cork, we fought him off from Texas Tech, 3-star free safety Kofi Okuenanu, 3-star corner Jordan Stump, 3-star defensive tackle Jerry Lamar, And that's all we get from the offseason recruiting. And in year one, we are close to cracking the top 25 class, finishing 29th with 4 4-stars and 17 3-stars and 2 2-stars for 23 commits. Heading into year two, we actually move up to an 89 overall on our middle linebacker, Jordan Pollard, the best player on our team at an 89. See what he's got here. Pass coverage, normal development too, and he's up this high. But he is pretty much maxed out on everything, so he's not going to get much better. Oh my God, who is Emmett Brown? Who are you and where did you come from? Holy hell, Emmett Brown. Impact development. Look at this, 87 break stack, 90 quickness with 86 speed, only 84 throw power, so hopefully they get up a little bit more, but great accuracies too. All right, with our 40 points, we're just going to go all the way down, always be recruiting magnetic personalities to get more starting interest and better recruiting hours on each prospect. Now, season 2 recruiting board, trying to find more players that are interested in us, and we actually have a guy that has us first on his board, Steven Mettenberger, a 4-star right tackle. But again, still finding people that are going to be on our board, targeting all these 4-stars. Hopefully we'll be able to get them. But we do need a running back, receiver, left tackle, left guard, and right tackle. Defensively, we need every single linebacker, defensive end, and secondary. So once again, now I'm going to really focus on scouting the 4-star players, starting off with Corey Awe. Hopefully I'm in all of his talent if he's going to be somewhat good. And I am indeed a gem, going to be a 5-star talented player. So we're going to offer him the Scully. Next up, we have Steven Mettenberger. I already offer him one because he is first on we are first in his board and he's going to be a bust. Shakir Stock, 88 speed. Yeah, I knew you were going to be a gem off the rip when you're 88 speed. Stranad, this is a crazy name. Gonna be a gem though, 86 agility, 81 catching traffic, gonna be a 6'5" wide receiver. Mafu Session, a bunch of Mafus that I've had here, 85 fitness move, 85 Castelia, a great defensive end. Stefan Space, hey, Stefan Base, another gem, 92 speed, 87 excel, 75 man, a hybrid strong safety. Finally, another gem, Iosif Fog, gonna be a 3-star center, gonna be a 4-star caliber player, so we're gonna give him a Scully. All right, so now we're out of points and out of scholarships for everybody for right now, but the main guys we have is a gem, Charles Stranad, AJ Hilleman, and more force with Eli Vincent and Corey Awe. This is how we're spending our hours this week, mainly focusing on these 4-star gems, headlined once again by Corey Awe, Shakir Stock, and then Charles Stranad. But so then we're getting the house sent to them. We also have a 3-star gem in Stephen Bass, who I'm really excited about. So right now we are projected to finish 9th in the Mountain West. We're coming in at 82 overall, 84 offense. So we're better than we are a year ago, but we need to string forward some wins to have a chance for the conference championship. That's hopefully going to start a field with some action coming at you. The Central Michigan Chippewas coming to town to play us. We will come up with a blowout victory, 41-10, absolutely stomping Central Michigan. And yeah, Emmett Brown, 237, 1 touchdown on the pick. Okay game so far. Once it's ready for visits, we're going to schedule him a visit for week 5. I'm going to talk about really proximity to home, and we're going to lease DM so he gets his 50 points back. Same thing for Shakir Stock, really going to focus on playing time and giving him a DM. But week 3 is definitely going to bring the toughest matchup we've had so far. We are traveling on the road to the 18th ranked Texas Longhorn. They actually lost last week to the national champion Boston College Eagles. So hopefully we can put them on a losing streak. Got to get a huge upset here today. This will be monumental. Maybe this might even put us in the polls. 3 toughness rankings, so definitely going to see everybody starting off cold here. Oh, it's still caught. I clicked the wrong button, but it doesn't matter. Fitting it into a tight window to Kejon Butler Jr. Come on, Emmett. Got to do something here. I know it's a tough environment. On the run, we're going to get dropped. Our left guard could not contain him, and that's Anthony Hill Jr. 4th down, the screen is shaking. I hear the crowd going absolutely ballistic. We have a man wide open, beautiful throw to Barnett, and he's out of bounds in the red zone. It's going to be a dime in the back of the end zone, intercepted. Trying to fit it in for a touchdown, and we just didn't have enough space. Going it deep, picked the, caught. That's our freshman tight end. I thought it was going to be intercepted. Good night, man. He's going to scramble for himself. Emmett Brown trying to get in the end zone, and he does. We had a rollout play called, and it was wide open. Taking the lead on the road against the 18th ranked Texas Longhorns. All right, now we are coming on a 4-4. I am daring them to throw the ball here. They do indeed throw the ball. And it's, he knocked it away. Gonna force Texas to kick a field goal. Somebody's got to step up, make a play when we need him the most. Over the middle. Holds on to the football. That's Kejon Bullard Jr. Here we go. Bring it underneath. That's Bullard Jr. again. And we're going to get a first down, calling a timeout. Over the middle. Come on, get in the end zone. Trayshawn, hurry. Getting in. 14-3 right before halftime. It is 3rd and 8. 1 first down. Ends the game. They run commit. We floated up deep. Bullard Jr. is going to go to the end zone. He's going to score. 21-10 San Jose State on the road against Texas. We come away with the biggest upset so far in our 2-year tenure. 21-18, and who would have thought the Spartans would come into Austin, Texas and beat them down? After that, DJ Harvey, actually the defensive player of the week, 1 interception and 7 tackles. And Corey all in on a bye week. Gonna talk about proximity to home because I want people to commit. I want them to commit ASAP. Afu Session, we're gonna bring it on a bye week too, trying to get him to proximity to home. With our 15 points remaining, we're going to DM José for Fog and search him up on social media. With that, another big time rivalry game going on the road to play Stanford. They are substantially better than us, but we just came up beating Texas, so we got to keep this momentum alive. Oh my gosh, we got cremated 34-3. What the hell happened here? Yeah, Emmett Brown, no touchdowns, 2 picks. You did not play well at all. Hillman's finally ready for a visit. Gonna bring him in week 6 and gonna really talk about proximity to home. Salam is also ready to visit once again, week 6 and proximity to home. We have a substantial league on Fog, so we can at least take off his 40 and put him all on a visit for week 6. Actually, we don't even need that. Just take off one thing, week 6, talk about proximity to home. And that's going to be the last remaining bit of the hours we have for this week. Now, this time back-to-back tough matchups. We just got whooped by Stanford, and now we're traveling on the road to NC State. Despite the L, we do get a defensive player of the week. Gerald Ramon, 5 tackles and 4 TFLs. My God. We do get offensive player of the week. Emmett Brown, 310, a touchdown to pick. I mean, that's okay numbers, but I'll take the player of the week. Yeah, we got trounced 42-21 in this one. Bringing Charles on a visit for week 10 against Fresno State, because if we win that one, we'll go up by 4 on the influence. And bring Lee on a week for week 10 against Fresno State once again, proximity to home. No commits after that visit. That's sad. Gonna bring Boston week 9. Gonna talk about playing style. They're back on the board. We're trying to find people with open commitments that we can go through and offer to try to find some gems to play for our team. Once again, same process we have always done after adding people to the board, just giving them a scholarship and then scouting them later down the road. Now we have 10 more points. We're gonna put on magnetic personality for receivers and offensive line to increase our starting interest. Now our 5th game this season, we're traveling on the road again. This time Utah State. We've lost 2 in a row. Need a bounce back game here. Hey, we get a commitment from Corey All, that 4-star gym center, who's a 5-star caliber player. Finally freeing up some hours, and we lose. Of course we do, because we are just ass. Yeah, how do we lose to Utah State? Somebody explain this to me. Yeah, 257, 3-1, so he is fine, but what are we doing wrong? Talia Wang is finally ready for a visit, so we're going to bring him in against Fresno State. Then we're going to talk about proximity to home. Finally, we can start scouting some of these guys since we have free hours here after some people committed, and we got Jason Ezeki, 89 speed, 93 excel. We'll add him to the board with contact friends and family. Coco Bernardo, 92 strength, 83 tackle. Yeah, come on, come to the board. Friends and family. Need a right tackle. O'Keen looked okay. Found 3 guys that we're going after, headlined by 4-star athlete. Jason Ezeki is a receiving back, 89 speed, 93 excel. Then we have Coco Bernardo, 92 strength, 84 power move. And then Marco O'Keen, 82 pass block power and 82 pass block finesse. But we have to stop this skid. Right now we're on a 3-game losing streak, and I want to be in the Mountain West Championship sooner rather than later. There we go. Finally, some commitments. A 4-star outside linebacker, AJ Hillman. That's the only one so far, but 2 4-stars already. Look at that. Player of the week, Emmanuel Sheridan with 3 sacks, 4 tackles, and 1 TFL. Finally, we beat them down 30-17. That big time W was behind Emmett Brown, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. A decent day, but I think this is more led by our defense. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 5.5, 6 sacks with 2 interceptions. Yeah, we were swarming them. Salem would commit to Stanford, and we lost Boss to SMU. And that being said, we're going to take off DM player for Osafa. We're going to hard sell him on something that he's interested in, which is going to be coach prestige, proximity to home, and athletic facilities. Oh, Quintavious Foxworth's going to be a gem, an outside linebacker, 84 speed, 80 pursuit, 87 excel. So all friends and family for you. Look at that. Micah Jung, another gem, 91 speed, 84 break tackle. Same thing. Friends and family. And after that, that would be the remaining points we have, really headlined by Micah Jung and Quintavious Foxworth, both 3-star gems. Another Mountain West matchup against Nevada. Got to keep winning in hopes for a championship. There we go. We do get a commitment from Lee Okorafor, 3-star quarterback. And we lose. Dude, how do we keep losing to worst piss poor teams? Yeah, sure. 2 pick sixes and we still lost? And we lost 24-17. I don't understand how we're 82 overall, but yet we keep losing. We're hard selling Shannon on aspirational because Stanford is trying to take him away from me, and I don't want them to take him. So we're hard selling Talia Wang on the prestiges, which is coach prestige, conference prestige, and proximity to home, because Cal is starting to catch up on him. And we're going to search his social media. Remaining points, we're going to start scouting some of these guys we haven't gotten to yet. It's going to be Cortez Talib with 82 speed. We will at least DM him. Eric Boozer. Gonna be a gem. There we go. Finally, somebody go. We're gonna contact friends and family with the last 5 hours. Search your social media. We have a ton of recruits visiting for this game, so we gotta get a big time W in this rivalry matchup. Here we go. San Jose State coming on the field. We have a 3-4 right now, 1-2 in conference. We need to bounce back today. There we go. They have 3rd and 4 here, running the football outside. Got a way to run, and they're gonna get the first down. So they end up deciding to do another run. Oh, it's a play action over the middle. Get the knock it out. They can't. Oh my gosh, he just went absolute beast mode. Shrugged off 2 people on his way to the end zone. All right, but now we got to find a way to come back in this one. Tied up 24-24. We had a big lead at one point in time. They found a way to come back, and oh my gosh, we're gonna get sacked. We had a lead in this one, but now tied up 24-24. Gotta find a way to fight back in this game. Brown gonna have speed to the outside. Emmett Brown's gonna be able to scramble. Okay, get some good blocks up the outside. He's gonna slide down at the 50-yard line, almost getting sacked in the process, but we found a way to make it work. We got Trayshawn Hurry getting the ball on the first down. Come on, juke forward, that away, taking a big hit in the process. All right, chalk the 4th. Floyd going in the end zone, truck forward, and he gets in, taking the go-ahead lead late in the 4th quarter. There you have it. We finally take a win against Fresno State in this one, 34-31. Had a bunch of recruits coming to this game too, so I'm excited to see who all commits. 4-star tight end Charles Strad, a 3-star Gartalia Wang, and those are the 2 main guys I was hoping for to commit. Look at that. Player of the week, David Randall did have a sack, 4 tackles, and a TFL. So we had more prospects to the board, so same process we've done before. Scholarships all the way down, and then we'll scout them on the way back up. All right, all the way back down to the board. Now we're on a Mod Kantu, 85 throw power, 91 speed. And since we only have 5 hours left, just gonna search him on social media. Back in a home here, trying to keep our win streak alive against Colorado State. Right now, 6 game in, we are ranked 6th in the Mountain West. So we have a matchup coming up against the 25 ranked New Mexico Lobos. So we definitely have to win this game. Pick up that huge victory on the road, 24-16. Behind Hammer Brown, he only had 267 yards and no touchdowns, no interceptions though. It was Floyd chalked the 4th without all touchdowns. All 3 of them went to him. Only 1.5 yards per carry though, which is bad. Rivalry games coming in hot, but we got to come off a great win against the top 25 team with Hawaii coming to town. We get a commitment from 3-star defensive tackle Eric Boozer. So far, it's getting more momentum for our defensive play of the week yet again. Brian Hurst, 5 tackles and 1 pass deflection. 1 game left in the regular season. We got to win this and hope either Boise State or New Mexico drops one so we can make it to the conference championship. So we definitely have to handle business against Wyoming for any of that to happen. And after that game against Wyoming, we do get a commitment from George Aduze, 3-star quarterback. So maybe I'm hoping that we won that one. And we do. Moving on to 8-4. But as you see above, 3rd in the Mountain West, not going to make it to the conference game. We would get enough to finally max out secondary. So we're just going to focus our last 5 on just specialists. But other than that, we should have enough time to recruit everybody. Jalen Milroe finally taking this Heisman. Surprisingly, he's not in the NFL, but he had 4,000 passing yards, 46 touchdowns today, intercept. And our bowl game is going to come up against Houston here in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. Finally about to kick off here in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl against Houston, trying to get our bowl win in year 2, but this is not going to be an easy matchup. Thrown to the flat. What a juke by Bates. He's got room to run. Another juke. Getting forward, Jabari Bates, a gain of 23. Oh, take to the outside. Oh my gosh, what a juke move. Get another one. Stiff arm. Fight. Floyd Chalk just dancing on skates over there. If we can't get in from here, we're going to jet touch pass to Floyd. Try to get him in that way. Cut up field. There we go. Great blocking. And that's going to count for a passing touchdown for Emmett Brown. Oh, got a man deep. Hit him in stride. Come on, Trayshawn. Catches it. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another one. Down the left side. He's going to score. What a play. He beat the press coverage and went absolutely beast mode to cut it down to 11. That simply don't matter when your defense just keeps giving up points over and over and over again. Gonna chunk it deep. Honestly, that simply don't matter whenever your defense simply just gives up 1-play touchdowns. Gotta find a way to make something work here. Under pressure and gets hit as he throws. Can't make an accurate throw. And we're just not there yet. Was an ugly one. We get absolutely washed 55-17. This time Ohio State barely edges out Alabama in the national championship here in year 2. Oh my gosh, come on, don't transfer Emmett. Yes, okay, we got Emmett Brown to stay. Thank the Lord. This time around, we got 3 to the 4 players that were transferring to stay. Mainly focused on underclassmen and Emmett Brown. Marco Poole, he's a junior at only 76 overall. I am okay with it. But we do have 2 guys projected to be in the draft. DJ Harvey projected around 6. And Jordan Pollard projected to go here in round 5. With that, they actually both went in round 5. Pollard 5 as well as DJ Harvey. You know I got to go straight to the transfer portal, straight for the 4. So I was trying to find anybody that's interested in this. We got his corner, Xavier Brown, a defensive end, and Grant Bucky, and Cato Lave at middle linebacker. After the first thing we're going to do, just go out and schedule visits for players. Contravius Foxworth, he better commit. Nobody's even going after him. So we're going to put him on championship contender. Nobody's really going after Cortez Talib either. Going to go focus on proximity to home. Well, his proximity to home's bad. So we're just going to, in case, contact friends and family. Going to bring Pakistan here against week 1 for the offseason. Going to do pro potential because we had a little bit of players go to the draft. Akeem we're going to bring in this week. And we're going to talk about championship contender 2. but also put points so we can catch up on Iowa. Then for these 4-star guys, I got to start scouting them. I got to get some of these transfers that are going to be somewhat decent, I would imagine. 94 block shed, 95 strength. Yeah. Contact friends coming to visit this week. And we're going to talk about playing style. That's an A+ we have for you. A to Lave. Let's see where you're going to be. 87 Excel, 84 speed. Yes, you're a 4-star transfer guy too. So once again, contact friends and family. Schedule visit this week. Talk about playing style. Transfer wide receiver. He's a junior. 94 Excel, 88 jumping at 6'3". We'll take that. Definitely need more receivers. Our quarterbacks really couldn't do much last year. We're going to send the house. Everyone bidder 90 speed, 95 Excel. Gonna put you on contact friends and family here too. Now we're gonna go back down the board and find people that we are ahead on and give them a visit coming up. So with Theo Thierry coming in this week, talk about coach stability. Beyond Stock coming on a visit too. Gonna talk about program tradition. Week Cop visiting here week 1. Gonna talk about coach prestige. And then Mitch Westbrook's coming in week 1. Gonna talk about athletic facilities. And finally, we will DM Bryce Chekzowski. I'm telling you what, dude, the names in this game are crazy. Here we go. We do get the outside linebacker in Quantavious Foxworth. We get another outside linebacker, Warren Stevens. So far, 2 players down, a lot more to go. I mean, scout some of these guys. Oh my gosh, this guy's a gem. 87 speed. Friends and family. So for Xavier Brown, we didn't go after him last week. We're going to send the house this week to try to catch up. We're going to soft sell Grant Bucky on playing style and proximity to home and playing time. Same thing for Kate Olave. Same one. Let's get to work. This time we're going to hard sell. Time to get to work. So it's Peyton Buyer. Third social media for Javen Plummer. What a name. And then finally, Palai Fawa. Alex Crumpler. Gonna be an athlete here. 79 catching. Looks to be probably I don't know, man. He's not good at all. Manu Suarez. Oh, a gem. Look at that. Just randomly scouting Manu, and he's gonna be a gem. So we're gonna schedule him a visit for this week. And we're gonna focus on conference prestige. Once I find it, there we are. All right, week 2, we do get Cortez Felipe, 3-star strong safety, and another one's biting the dust. Hard sell Khalil on pro potential, playing style, and championship contender, or these ones, football influencer. Gotta get him down to come to our team. Del Rios would commit to West Virginia, Yincho to Iowa, which is sad, but it happens. We're just gonna send we're gonna send the house on Suarez, and then we're gonna DM him and search him up on social media, try to catch up to North Texas. This receiver, we're gonna schedule a visit for this week. And once again, we're going to talk about coach. We're going to talk about championship contender, actually, while actually sending the house on him. There we go. At the end of week 3, we do get a commit from Khalil Backstrand. I wasn't sure if we're going to get him. We do get 4-star Grant Bucky, a 4-star middle linebacker, Kate Oluve. And so far, I'm telling you, we're building a top 25 class right now. Oh, we got a gym here for 2K. We're just going through randomly finding athletes as scouts. So we're going to offer him a scholarship, and we're going to send the house for him to try to get him on a Hail Mary. And then finally, after week 4, we do get a wide receiver, Bryce Chuknowski. Alex Crumpler, 3-star tight end, 3-star defensive tackle Devion Stock, 3-star middle linebacker Joey Kopp, who was a gem and has 4-star potential. Of course, we are not there yet, but we are on the verge of a top 25 class. 21 total prospects, 6 4-stars, and 15 3-stars. And it's headlined by the 4-star Jones Froud, Corey Aw, AJ Hilliman, Charles Sternad, Jason Ezeki, and then at 3-star middle linebacker with Joey Kopp. Now in the training results, it's going to be interesting. We're still led by Emmett Brown coming in at an 88 overall. Then we have Greg Bradford, an 87 overall free safety with ball hawk and house call. With normal development, he was a 2-star coming out of high school. So it's really good that he's developed to this level. For some of our key players that we got in our recruiting class, Rashad Dominia, impact development. And he's got a long way to go. He's pretty much maxed out on run stopping, but he's still got power moves, IQ, finesse move, and quickness to level up. So after the season advanced, so we went through the training off-season stuff. We do get tactician. We're going to unlock this to purchase to get 10 points down. Now we can actually get some ratings to quarterbacks, running backs, receivers, and things of that nature, which is what we're going to do here. We're going to boost all of those positions, in fact. Looking pretty solid on all ends of the team. This is our 3rd year. As you see, we're an 84 overall. Have mid to high 80s everywhere. We put Charles Chenard to start because he's got a better dev trait than Damian Corker. But still, other than that, our O-line is looking a lot better improved too. A bunch of 83s, 85s, and a redshirt freshman there. But right now, I'm pretty confident of where we're going to end up being this season. Hopefully, this time we can finish better than 8-4 and be better in the MAC. But right now, we just got to focus on being more consistent all the way throughout the season and not lose to teams like Utah State, Nevada, and New Mexico, and things of that nature. All right, but finally, the more important time here, the recruiting board, and we have a substantial amount of 4-stars interested in us. So I'm putting them all on my team, all on the board, because I want them all. But we do need a running back, receiver, left tackle, left guard, and right tackle. And on defense, we need just about everything, the front 7 and secondary. So now starting off, we're going to scout everybody that I can. If they're good, then I'll give them a scholarship. Starting off with Alani Siragasa. He looks pretty good, so we're going to offer him. Avery Pup coming up next. Not a gem or anything, but still 4 stars, so offering him. 97 speed. Yeah, you are getting on the board too. There we go. Our first gem, Deshaun Stubbs. 90 spec catch, 82 release, 94 jumping at 6'2". There we go. Another gem final. We're down to 3 stars on David Aruwari. These names, man, are actually crazy. We're offering him a scholarship. There we go. Another gem, Gideon Anger. 93 speed, 94 jumping at 6'5". Finally down to 15 point hours, I should say. So we're giving scholarships to the last 3 guys, and then we will move on to the regular season. So this is how I set up my board, mainly putting 50 points into gem players and guys we have a substantial lead on so they can commit quicker. Everybody else, when I started running low on points, I put 25, then went down, and eventually 5. Game 1 of year 3 is going to come against Eastern Michigan. I'm hoping we start off the season strong. We do start off strong, 33-30 here in a close one. I wonder why it was so close. Yeah, 356, 3 touchdowns. That's definitely why. Emmett Brown didn't throw any picks, so that's progress from a year ago. Finally ready to start scheduling visits, starting off with Deshaun Stubbs going against Stanford first thing off rip. We're gonna do playing time because that's an A+ for him. Same thing with David, not even gonna try that last name. I butchered that thing so many times. Week 4, gonna do proximity to home because that's what we're best at. Now for Terrell Yazzie, going to schedule a visit against Stanford. And we're going to do proximity to home as well. And then finally for Hilbert, we'll schedule him against Stanford 2 and do proximity to home. And since we have 15 hours left, we'll DM him and search his social media. Now week 2 comes against Wyoming. We need to start winning back-to-back games. We do blow them out this time, 27-12. 12 is such an odd score to have. Emmett Brown, 307 yards, 1 touchdown. Keep this touchdown to interception ratio up. Finally able to start scheduling visits once again. Gonna go down the list, starting off with Jalen Garland. Just gonna put it the bye week to the other. Rest of the games aren't really that great for visits. At least contact friends and family for Terrell. That way we don't lose him. And after that one, we are out of hours for the week. So just gonna go ahead and simulate this one against Air Force. Need to start off hot, but we are traveling on the road. We need to hit 3 in a row. This time winning at 27-16. Our defense has done a lot better job this time around, as we see here, forcing a turnover from Quentin Hayes. And Emmett Brown went 2 for 1. Did have his first interception of the season. So since Washington took the lead on Alani, we're gonna hard sell him on championship contender and proximity to home, and then we're eventually just gonna contact friends and family to get the most influence. Same thing for Deshaun Stubbs. Don't want anybody really catching up on him. Luckily he's got the time to get the work one, which is my favorite one. So we don't know what pro potential is, so we're gonna hard sell Terrell Yazzie on grassroots, and hopefully that's something that he's interested in. And finally we're gonna take out friends and family for Devontae, schedule his visit for that bye week, and we're going to focus on proximity to home. Another rivalry matchup against Stanford. Got to beat them for the first time so far. They beat us last year. Trying to get revenge here with some recruits coming into town for a visit. All right, a year ago, they defeated us 34-3. We definitely got to come out here and get some sort of revenge in this rivalry matchup. Pressure in his face. He's going to throw it up, and he's got a man. He faced pressure, and he got it away to Gardner over the middle of the field. He's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown! San Jose State. Emmett Brown delivers in the face of pressure and still finds a way to deliver. But now San Jose State's down by 14 late in the 4th quarter. Gonna find a man throwing it to Trayshawn. Hurry, and he catches it at the 1-yard line. What a dot from Emmett. And now we're gonna hand off to Jabari Bates to cut the lead down. But now San Jose State down by 7 with under 4 to go. Trying to make a comeback here against Stanford. Our first win in a long time against the rival, and he throws up behind him. I don't know where Bo's going. And Emmett Brown's other second interception of the day. Another high scoring affair, but we come up just shy as Stanford takes it 48-35. However, we would get 10 points. We're going to do a passing game boost for boost throwing the pressure for the running quarterbacks, and then a running back boost for trucking and break tackle. Despite the loss, we still get a commitment from Damon Oruwari, 3-star corner. We do get a 4-star guard, Terrell Yazzie, and that's the only really 2 that came for a visit. Hopefully we get more here soon. Oh my gosh, Kajon Bullard. Despite the fact that we lost, 211 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now we're back to just scheduling visits yet again. We're just going to put on the bye week. Everybody else would put us down if we lost. And knowing our team, we would lose a game or 2 down the road. Workman's going to come on visit for the bye week. He likes proximity to home, so we're going to use that again. And then Cleekstad's coming on visit. Does he like proximity to home? He does. So we're going to put him on proximity to home for his visit. For the last 10 points, we're going to DM Max Dempsey. That way we can close out for our 500 hours for the week. Big opportunity for a bounce back game here as we face UTEP here at home. All right, after the game against UTEP, we do get a big commitment from 4-star wide receiver Deshaun Stubbs. Another one from 3-star corner Tyler Hilbert. Oh yeah, we barely snuck by them, 35-28. Oh, Emmett Brown, his best game I've seen him so far. 395 and 3 touchdowns. Yeah, Roy Garner, a redshirt junior, 7 for 18 and a touch. Trayshawn Hurry, also a touchdown. It's gonna suck when he leaves. UNC is catching up on Jalen Garland, so we're gonna do the time to get to work for the hard sell, and then we're gonna contact his friends and family. Avery Pope finally ready for a visit. Gonna bring him in against UNLV. And we're going to talk about playing time because we have an A+ on that. We're going to contact friends of him from Matt Stoner. He's actually ready for a visit. So we're going to bring him in against UNLV. And then we're going to talk about playing style because he has an A grade for that. Dempsey's going to come on and visit against UNLV as well. And once again, playing style. And then we're actually going to we're going to actually sway him using our playing style proximity home. So we're going to sway him using time to get to work. Yeah, this athlete has 96 throw power, 96 speed. So I need him on my team for whenever Emmett Brown leaves. We're going to DM him and search social media for our final 15 points. This time we have another rivalry game traveling on the road to Fresno State. Got to get a big W here. But we would fall short of Fresno State 34-24. And I don't know what it is about our team, but we seem to never show up in big time matchups as Emmett Brown throws 2 interceptions. All right, Tobias has already interested in us, so we're going to bring him in week 8 and we're going to do proximity to home for his visit. So now we're going to go back to the board and add some 4-star players that aren't getting recruited heavily because we need more targets to go after. So from here, just going to throw them all a scholarship and then eventually we will give them some scouting. And with that bye week, we would get 4-star receiver Gideon Anger, 4-star receiver Jalen Garland, 3-star guard Clay Klinkscale. What a name. We're going to hard sell Avery Pope on grassroots because Arizona State's trying to catch up on him. We're going to hard sell Matt Stoner on get to work because we don't know what his playing style is. So far with our remaining points, we're just going to use it to go out and scout some of these 4-stars, starting off with Mario Trapp, 88 strength, 84 power move. Then we have Enrique Castro. No gems so far, but he does have 85 speed, 87 tackle. Seth McGraw coming up next, and he's going to be our first buster. We fine. So with our 5 remaining points, we're just going to search social media for Castro. I suggest you don't do that. But we have another opportunity to bounce back against UNLV with a bunch of recruits coming to town. And after that game, we do get a 4-star center, Devontae Awasika, a 3-star quarterback, Tobias Sisk. Hopefully he can replace Emmett Brown with his 96 speed, 95 throw power. And we would lose because we just absolutely suck. 3-1 from Emmett Brown. I mean, that's okay, but like, how are we losing? Gonna bring Sammy Ricks in against New Mexico. Hopefully we can actually win that one, but I doubt it knowing us. Same thing for Lamar Mercer. Gonna focus on pro potential. Now gonna start scouting Ty Mo. Maybe he might be something. 82 speed, 81 power move. Gonna add action and we're gonna sell the house on him or send the house. He's gonna be a gem too. 88 impact blocking, 80 pass block fitness, and 82 run block. Once again, send the house for him. Lee Remigio. What are you going to be, Lee? A 66 awareness, 96 jumping though. It's 6'3". We'll send some contacts out for you. And then finally, Josh Stoke. What are you going to be, Josh? We only have you right now at 89 agility and 88 speed. Quite honestly, I'm not really sure what's going on. We're rated as the best team in the Mountain West, but yet we're only 2-2 behind a bunch of other teams. So we're going to figure something out here. I'm not sure what's going on and why we keep losing. I really have no idea. Nevada scored 14 points in the 4th quarter. I mean, Emmett Brown's doing fine, 3 touchdowns and no picks, but I'm appalled. I'm confused. As we finish this on Stoke here, he's actually going to be a bust. So we're taking him off the board. More people with open recruitment that we're going to take here and put them on our board so we can scout them since we have excess hours to put in. Starting off with Jamal Azor, who's actually going to be a gem with 87 speed, 89 excel. So we'll offer you a scholarship. Like, oh, good. Oh, he is good. How about that? We'll offer you a scholarship. And we will contact friends and family. Evan Lozano, what are you? 73 tackle, 87 speed. You're decent. And then athlete, another agile athlete at 6'1", 280, having decent pass block and impact blocking. And then Oscar Huey. What a name, Huey. Offer you a scholarship. And please, since we have people coming to visit against New Mexico, can we finally get a W? Christ's sake, thank you. I was about to get really upset if we kept losing to teams that we are better than. Emmett Brown, 332, 3-1. Decent game for him. We would gain more points back, but finally we have our championship contender back to a B-. So some people that had us locked up before were able to go out and get 50 points, unlike Lamar Mercer. I just got people ready for a visit to Ty Mo coming here against Boise State. They are ranked and pretty daggone good. Same thing with Tyree Moore. The last home game we have left is Boise State. Gonna do playing time, so that's A+. Trying to get back on track, but we do have to go on the road to Colorado State. This is unacceptable. I don't understand this team. I really don't. I don't understand how we keep coming out and crapping the bed. Yeah, Emmett Brown, 3 interceptions. I don't know what to do with this guy. Now all those people that we had B+ deal breakers on, just like Sammy Ricks and Trapp, we're not going to be able to get, and so we go back up to a B- championship contender. But now we're just getting laughed at. We are the laughing stock of the Mountain West. We're the highest overall rated team, but now we've lost like 4 in a row. It just don't make no sense to me. Now, due to us losing so many games, we're going to lose out on key 4-star players because our deal breaker of championship contender is not at that B+ that these recruits want. Hey, we found a gem though. Larry Mayer, 91 speed, 88 excel, only 69 man. I know the number is nice, but the number overall isn't nice. So, but we are going to send the house after him to try to get some points. Same thing with Lee Jaquez, or Lee Jacques, one of the two. Then finally, Richard Pineda. We're going to contact friends and family and then DM. Please, so help me, Lord. Let's try to get at least an upset win to suffice what we've done this season. A bunch of recruits coming to town too. We haven't gotten a dub against Boise State yet so far in this rebuild. It's year 3. We're underperforming, but we can at least get something out of it with a top 10 win today. Brown once again stepping up in the pocket on the right side, going to scramble yet again. There's a guy behind him. It don't matter. He's going to get out of bounds, shedding a tackle in the process. There we go. Tight end over and post route. Gonna throw it up and a big time catch. A big time touchdown to take the lead. Boise State trying to make it back in this one. 3rd and 5. Threatening in San Jose State territory. Gonna cover underneath. We're not there. He's looking to throw it away. We're gonna force him down to a field goal. My gosh, we are dominating. 35-10 at half. Oh my goodness. Where is this San Jose State team when I needed them all 11 games of the regular season? Quite honestly, I'm not sure where this came from. 45-17 over Boise State. And Boise State, I don't know if they'll be in the top 25 after this. 405 yards and 6 touchdowns. That's definitely going to be Mountain West Conference Player of the Week. After that blowout game, we would get a commit from 3-star wide receiver Lamar Mercer, 4-star defensive end Ty Moe, 4-star center Tyree Lamar. And those 3 coming to the team is going to definitely build up some momentum for hopefully our first top 25 class. My gosh, Christopher Vizina, 61 touchdowns and 4,200 yards. Oh my God. I'm surprised we made a bowl game. We're going to play in the Hawaii Bowl against FIU. All right, here we go. Trying to get our first bowl game. And if there's a year to do it, it's this one. The Hawaii Bowl coming up here against Florida International. They are 73 over versus our 84. So let's not choke this one. I need you to do something here, Emmett. Running back's wide open, gonna float it to him. That's Jabari Bates. He's gonna wait to the end zone with 94 speed, and he's gonna be gone. First drive of the game, a wide open touchdown on the wheel route. All right, now 10-point lead here late in the 4th quarter, trying to keep FIU from getting a first. So we sunk down too much, and they hit us over the top on the seam route. He breaks 2 tackles on his way for getting up to the 25-yard, and now they're going to run some hurry up. Mari Jones commanding this offense right now. He's going to throw it up deep, and oh my gosh, our corner got absolutely destroyed. Touchdown FIU. Brown led us to our first bowl win, 392 yards and 4 touchdowns, finally cementing himself as one of San Jose's better quarterbacks. And there we have it. Hawaii Bowl's winners finally getting a bowl win. As you see, so we are pretty consistent, 7-6, 8-5, 7-6. But I felt like we've recruited better class than what we have. San Jose's has been underperforming. All right, Emmett Brown, he is going to be gone this year, but he finished with just shy under 4,000 yards, 33 touchdowns, 12 picks. But I don't know, it just felt like he underperformed at times. Gonna be sad that Kejon Boa is going to be gone too. He was our lone 1,000-yard receiver, only 4 touchdowns though. Roy Gardner's coming back though, led the team in touchdowns with 10. Treshawn Hurry would be gone as well. Sad day again. Defensively, another senior, Cade Ulave, one of the first people we got on our team. He's out of here, but we did have a guy, 13 TFOs, Rashad Damania, the sophomore we got a year ago, really standing out on this defense. I mean, it's Georgia. A year ago, they got defeated by Ohio State, but they come back, defeat Florida in the SEC National Championship here in year 3. Now with the tactics, we're going to upgrade our linebackers, finesse, move, and block shedding. We're going to boost our DL, change of direction, and pursuit. We have a couple guys trying to hit the portal. Both of them are low chance of them coming back. We'll see if we can get Cork or 2. That's fine. We had a freshman tight end play over him anyways, and then Trevante Carruthers, he also leaves as well. After that, we would get a 3-star commit Lee Jacques. And with that, Emmett Brown would be a first-round pick in the NFL draft, possibly solidifying himself as the greatest quarterback in Spartan history. All right, we're going to schedule a visit now. Jamal Azur going to come in this week. We're going to talk about Coach Prestige. Pineda also going to come on a visit this week. Once again, going to talk about Coach Prestige. Monte O went visit this week. He likes our pro potential, which is at a B+, surprisingly. Isaiah Ballard, scheduling him a visit. He's an athlete that could play quarterback. He likes our pro potential too. And now with all those points allocated to those guys and visits taken, we're going to go straight to the transfer portal. The only thing in the portal that we could probably get is a bunch of these 3-star caliber players. So that's going to be fine with me, but we're going to go back to the prospect list. And maybe we can find better players here. So now we're going to start scouting these guys, starting off with Demarius Talton. We did lose a tight end to the portal as well. He looks okay with 89 catching. Mea Kopa Kawale, another tight end, 84 catching. Not that fast though. These transfers actually really aren't that good. We're gonna look at this kicker though. We're gonna need another kicker here soon. He's a gem. How about that? A kicker gem. Who would have thought, huh? Since those transfers really aren't that good, we're going to focus on the guys, some high schoolers, man. I'm going to get this guy on a visit, going to talk about Coach Prestige because that's what he likes. So now we have 15 points remaining. We sent the house on a bunch of players that are coming on visits this week. That way they can already commit to the team. And so we offered our last scholarship to Demarius Talton. Starting off, we would get the 3-star free safety Jim and Jamal Azur, 3-star guard Timothy O, And that's it for week 1. Both of those guys were gems though. Larry Mayer going to come in as well this week. He likes coach prestige here too. We're also going to hard sell Larry Mayer on our coach prestige and conference prestige since we have him on a visit and SME is trying to catch up. Going to bring in Demarius Talton on a visit yet again. Get a new playing style because he likes that the most. So now we have about 200 hours left, so we can still go through and find 3-star players to fill up the rest of the board, and hopefully some of them can be gems and be good prospects. There we go. We found a gem though. John Okbuk Wakwook. I'm speechless here. So no gems other than the punter that I mouthful to pronounce. But other than that, we're going to go to next week, see who commits. All right, after this week, we do get a center in Richard Pineda. We do get 3-star corner Larry Mayer, 3-star quarterback Isaiah Ballage. So far, our class is looking really good. Going to be a top 25 for sure. We would get cornerback Stan Bryce, 3-star, 8 3-star defensive tackle BJ Lau, 8 3-star tight end Demarius Talton from the transfer portal. So far, just a little bit left to go. And we would indeed get that 3-star center McHayden. We would get Kamehu Kapawu Kamalalu, I don't even know how to say his name, and 3-star Allen Gibbs, as well as 3-star kicker Dev Makari, 3-star right guard Junior Raiola, 3-star defensive end Troy Rivas. This might be the most amount of players I've signed in one class so far this rebuild. Finally, we have done it. So it took us 4 years or 3 years, however many years. But we finally cracked the top 25 of our class with the 21st class, 27 recruits, 7 4-stars, and 23 stars. Still at an 84 overall. Grant Bucky now our best player in the team, all the way up to an 89 overall. Cameron Rogers goes up to an 87. Greg Bradford up to an 87 still. Doesn't even move much. Jerry Lamar, sophomore redshirt. He's going to be a 90 plus. Let's look at his player card, see how much potential he's got left. He has star development, and he's pretty much maxed out his run stopping and power, but his power move, his IQ, finesse move, and quickness can all go up. At quarterback, Carlos Contreras does not go up much, if at all. His speed goes up to an 89. Normal development. His quickness is pretty much maxed out. His power is maxed out. His accuracy is dang near maxed out. The only thing that can go up is his awareness. Hey, well, we're probably going to start Jalen Garland simply because he has so many abilities, which makes me think he's got like an X-Factor type development. Josh Jimenez has elite development. Wait a second. We're going for our ceiling plays. We've played all the 4 plays so far. So Jimenez starting at quarterback because he has elite development. And then a wide receiver. The first move we got at wide receiver, elite development, Anger, elite development, and then Jalen Garland has impact development. Hey, look at this. A bunch of 4-stars are coming in for our team. What do we need though? Offense, halfback, receiver, and tackle, offensive line basically. And on defense, just about everything. All right, now that we've added all 35 players to the board, we're just going to go out, scout them, and see who's going to be the best of the best. Right now, he's got 90 throw power, so we're going to offer him a scholarship. And finally, we don't have a 5-star that's locked us out. So you got to know we're going to try our best to go after him. There we go. Our first gem, another Osifa Fuene. God, that name is so popular. Evan Bobo. What a name. Oh, it don't matter. Evan Bobo, come to the team, man. Hey, another gem. Larry Cage, strong grip ability, 95 strength. I see why I say strong grip. There we go. Another gem. Once again, Ben Estes. Come to the team, man. Oh, another gem. Jamie Lanier, 87 finesse move, 84 tackle, 80 speed at a defensive tackle is wild. 90 speed. Yep, 90 speed. That's when you know a linebacker is going to be a gem. Jeez, they are just raining gems. Like, man, call me Sonic. I'm about to turn into Supersonic. So right now we are 9th actually in the conference. We got to find a way to step back up and win the conference championship. I don't know how, but we got to do it. That has to start here with our first matchup, traveling on the road to New Mexico. We would actually win 29-17. I'm hoping that we actually came out and did well at quarterback. Yeah, Josh Jimenez, the elite development quarterback, 19-28, 229 and 1 touch. After that game, we actually take the lead on Bryce Hennessy, so it's giving me hope that we can actually land him. Oh my gosh, in his freshman debut, 9 for 140 and a score. Goodness gracious. Got to keep the streak alive. Eastern Michigan coming into town this year. Oh my gosh, Rory Gardner. 9 for 198 and 3 touchdowns. Jesus Christ. We have a pretty big lead on Larry Cage, so we got to take some points off of him. Gotta find a way to get some recruits visits coming out here. Are we gonna schedule a visit for Terry Trimble, North Texas? Gonna talk about proximity to home. Well, after we put those points on him, hopefully, even though we're putting 40 hours for a simple visit, we won't lose the guys we're going at. And this will definitely be our first test of the season as we travel on the road to Minnesota. And we would lose that one. I'm not really surprised by that. No, we would lose Iosefa Fuene. Schedule Bryce Hennessy's visit for week 8, the bye week. Gonna tell him he wants to do playing time. He definitely wants to play. Schedule Lyle Davis, week 8. Gonna talk about pro potential. So we actually have people getting drafted in the first round, surprisingly enough, if I can find it. Where is pro potential? They move these things around. There it is, the graduation hat. Since we have some spare points, we're actually going to at least, at the bare minimum, send the house on our players that we really want. All right, I'm really hopeful now that we can get some recruits, especially soon after that North Texas game. But first, we're going to bounce back and handle UTEP before even worrying about North Texas. I'm always starting to think San Jose State is, you know, cursed for some unbeknownst reason. Could we lose to teams that are significantly worse than we are? And we really need to come away with a W against North Texas. A lot of 4 stars and maybe even a 5-star player coming in for a visit. They're actually terrible. Oh, he breaks a sack. He's going to run for it himself. Jimenez, first down. He does it himself. Oh, that Mike Backer's going to come down for the run 100%. He does. We're going to throw it over to the flat. Here we go. There's Clay. He's got speed to the edge. Touchdown. Perfectly play call the RPO read bubble, and we make it look easy. All right, it's 4th down. I got stuck in the back. They're going to throw it. It deflected. Immediately thrown after we sent pressure, and we're going to do it. Get a big time W with the recruits in town. Maybe that 5-star outside linebacker commits. All right, finally snapping our 2-game skid. Coming here, defeating North Texas 34-24. And we'll see how many recruits commit after this one. We would get 4-star tackle Trevor Trimble. 4-star guard Frank Karstens. The 5-star outside linebacker didn't commit yet. Dang, I was really hoping he would. We're going to schedule Dante Crum here, week 8. Going to talk about proximity to home, like usual. This time taking on Hawaii, another rivalry matchup. We simply underperformed in these, so hopefully this time we can beat them down. We would lose Bobo to Oregon, of course. We have 260 more points to go out and just throw away at everybody that we can. All right, we're going to hard sell Lau Davis. What do you want? Pro potential? For the pro potential, we're already doing football influencer. There we go, grassroots. We're just going to hard sell him on that, so hopefully we can get back in on us in the house on both those star centers, and then probably on Pat Swain here too. For our last points, we're just going to offer a scholarship to Terrell Damania. We've had pretty good luck with Damania, so we're going to offer him a scholarship and then look for social media before our next week against the 10th ranked Boise State Broncos. Once again, big time week here. They are a little bit better than us, but if we get a win here, we might hop back into the top 25. We win? No, we won. Oh, we won. Yeah, finally we beat them. All right, so we're going to hard sell him on time to get to work, which is mainly what he's interested in, and then soft sell him on mainly proximity to home. Try to get Oregon away from us. Good night. All right, we're going to schedule Larry Cage for a visit for week 9. Hopefully we can actually get a win that time around. All right, so we're going to hard sell Darren Cutting on athletic facilities, coach stability, and proximity to home, being a team player. Rainbow's going to come for a visit for week 9 here too, proximity to home. Then we're our last 15 points. We'll just add him on to Larry Cage since he's a gem offensive lineman. Hopefully, cross your fingers, dot your I's, cross your T's, whatever, that we get that 5-star commit to this week. He is visiting this bye week 8, so I'm hoping. He did not commit. No, of freaking course he commits to Oregon. Gosh, dang it, man. So we're hard selling Coward on grassroots, which focuses on pro potential proximity home because we do not want USC to come back on us. And now we're back on the board to try to find any 4 stars that do not have any sort of commitments to them. We find one right here. And that's about all I can see right now. So once again, going to scout these guys, see who's good, and going to throw them a scholarship if they are. Brian Hare is not. He is a bust, so take him off the board. We have 35 hours left, so we'll have enough to scout Potato and then go on from there. 5 hours, so we'll offer him a scholarship. Can't have a letdown here against Air Force. Had a big time win 2 weeks ago, so let's go handle our business. There we go. We get a 4-star offensive lineman, Larry Cage. 3-star middle linebacker Dante Crum. So now here we are back to scouting since we have a plethora of hours left to our disposal, and we find a gem in Marco Taviesi, a JUCO junior, so he's going to be at least somewhat decent. There we go. Find another gem in Najee Butler, 97 speed. Once again, speed is king here in college football. And so for our last 5 points, we offered Barry Aston a scholarship, and now we're going to go try and get another win against UNLV. Trying to extend our win streak to 3 here, but this time we're traveling on the road. We do get a commitment from 4-star wide receiver Darren Cutting, another one from Leotti Rambo, 3-star center. So that tells me maybe we won another game. We have. Oh my gosh, we're doing great. Finally, people can come on a visit. I'm going to bring him in San Diego State. Going to talk about proximity to home for Leotti Topapiu. These names are so hard to pronounce sometimes. Joey Biggs. Finally, a name I can actually pronounce. Going to do actually pro potential since that's B+. And then now we're back to scouting our players since we have 150 left hours. So let's see what we got here. No gem. Steve Tubbs. What we got here? No gem. Alex Best, trying to find some sort of gem. Nope. And then Britton Pack, a fullback. Hey man, gotta keep the fullbacks in there, and he is a bust. Then finally, we have Josh Nunes. What are you gonna be, Josh? Another bust. Nice. We're just putting our last 10 points into Leotti. All we're gonna do is basically just give him a DM. Gotta stay hot, even in this big time rivalry matchup. We are staying hot. Come on, baby. Keep it coming. There's our. I was about to say, we haven't had a player of the week in a while. Deshaun Stubbs, 9 for 198 and 2. Good night. All right, so far we just got to stay alive. Us and Colorado State are sitting atop of the conference at 6-0. And I think that move to start Josh Jimenez has been paying off. 29 and 4. Good night. Zane Burt's ready for a visit here against Utah State. Going to talk about playing time since he'll have a lot of that. Potatoes coming in. Does he like playing time? No, but he likes proximity to home. Marco Taviesi, once again, playing time. Like proximity to home. So now we'll go back and add more players to the board. Hopefully there's somebody with an open spot that we can go get. Mainly going to focus on team needs here. We're going to start off trying scouting Alex Ariza. Hopefully he's going to be somewhat decent here. What are you going to be, Alex? Well, you're not a bust, so it's good enough. And we're going to send the house for you. And for Root, we're going to just offer a scholarship with 20 points left. We're going to DM you, search you on social media. And then we'll throw a random scholarship here to Quincy Zamora. All right, San Diego State coming into town now. Hopefully got to stay hot yet again. There we go. We get a commit from Fanau Coward, a force outside linebacker. Leotti comes in. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. And we do. We finally break into the top 25 too, coming in at number 23. Give me this outside linebacker. What's he going to be? He's got quick jumps, so we'll offer him a scholarship. We need more outside linebackers. Send the house. We have a bunch of points just to throw away. There we go. Finally got a gem. Dom Gata. These names, I will reiterate that this whole time. I've never seen such random stuff just out there. Final regular season game of the season coming here against Utah State. Can't slip up now. There we go. We get 4-star center Joey Biggs. So maybe that tells me we may have won again. And we did, moving up to 17th, a 10-2. Already doing the best season we've had so far. There we go. The bowl matchup, 17 versus number 9. And I believe if we win this, we might actually have a shot for the college football playoffs. Oh my gosh, how are they only 76s when they have a bunch of 95s, 90s, and 88s? This doesn't make any lick of sense to me. Got to win this Mountain West Championship. I want to make the playoffs, must win game. We get enough time in the pocket this time. Oh, wide open man in the red, doesn't matter. He hits him. The receiver gets a block. Micah Jung on the wheel. Can he get there? And he does. Oh my gosh, finally in the nick of time we find him booty naked to take the go-ahead lead. Year 4 finally did it. Oh my gosh, 28-17. We came out. Josh Jimenez in his first year as a starter has led us to the college football playoffs. Because you mean the highest seed group of 5 makes it. 336 yards, 3 passing touchdowns. So let's see where that puts us. Hey, Josh Jimenez. I mean, there's only 2 teams playing, so he is going to be the Mountain West Player of the Week. Austin Navased from Oregon wins the Heisman in 2027. But we have made it in the college football playoffs, taking the number 4 seed Baylor. And here's your teams that made it. We come in as the 12th seed, of course, the lowest conference championship team, especially in the group of 5. Baylor number 4. Oregon, Georgia, Virginia Tech, and TCU are your top 4. North Carolina, Cincinnati, Ohio State, Maryland, and Florida and Washington State. Oh, Micah Jung actually made the National All-American second team. Hell yeah. All freshman team Micah Young and Jalen Garin would make that. All right, now it's time for the big dance. We are dead even with Baylor, so there could be a chance that we come away with it. Oh, this is the big time. The show, the moment that we have rebuilt for so far, 4 years into the making. And this is the first round of the college football playoffs. All right, Baylor's already driven the length of the field, getting a touchdown against our defense. I mean, our defense hasn't been that good at all, but still, my gosh, the 3 alignment. What just happened? What? There we go, maneuvering in the pocket, they had away, finding our true freshman wide receiver. Good yard after the catch. That'd be great if we can find our tight end here. He's gonna step up, take it off for himself. Josh Jimenez sliding down before contact. Oh, Gardner's going to be in here for a touchdown. Gardner, screen, get in, touchdown, out of way. Beautiful play call down at the goal line, tying his game up at 7. Got to find a way to stop Baylor here. Going to be on the safety. Oh gosh, he's got his speed over the top. We're not fast enough. He's still not throwing it. He's going to run for himself. Somebody hit him. That's okay. Keep him short of the touchdown, forcing a field goal. About this, our team has came out 37-21 against Baylor in the first round of the playoffs. Our first time being here. Absolutely, actually dominating. Oh my gosh, didn't get an animation on the pick. He might be gone. He is. Don't worry about the user play, because if I would have played defense, we're not that good. But we have came out, shut him down, except for that long catch and run. 38-28 right now. Or 37-28, excuse me. We have done it. We have won the first round of the college football playoffs against Baylor. 37-29. And the only thing we can do now is keep going up. Round 2 brings up another Big 12 team with the 10th ranked TCU Horned Frogs. I believe that we can do this. I freaking believe. Just believe. The underdogs. Don't count them out. Only count me in. There it is. Oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps in my body right now. Like, underdog team. This has been a roller coaster of a ride so far. But Horned Frogs taking the home field advantage. Let's do it. I'm ready. So looks like the Fiesta Bowl. Gotta take it home. There they are, led by star quarterback José in his first season as a starter too. Wild. Sending pressure. Tight end's open. Gonna catch it. Oh, what a play. Strandrad, or however you say his name, with a good dig route. Looking for this tight end here. Line a man deep. Oh, it's on the inside fade. Gardner, touchdown. Come on. Come on, team. Just believe. Keep fighting. Touchdown. Who is that? Jalen Priester getting in. 52-37 now. All right, what are they going to end up doing here? They're selling out for the run, throwing the screen, getting upfield. It's Garland. What a juke. First down. Timeout, TCU. Jimenez coming back in, running the football. There we go. No more timeouts for TCU. All we got to do is hang on to the football. Here it is. 2 games in, 2 dubs, both against Big 12 teams. This one more of a Big 12 type score. 52-50. Jimenez left an offensive explosion out there on the field. And again, 400 yards, 6 passing touchdowns. My God, where has this man been the other 4 years? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. We are facing the #1 seed Oregon Ducks here in the semifinals. This is definitely going to be the toughest matchup we have yet. Here we go. Game of the week. #1 Oregon Ducks. They come in 88 overall. But we have the belief factor. The underdogs. I believe in this team. I've never believed this much before in my life, probably. Oh, there it is. The Cotton Bowl. Goodyear Cotton Bowl here in the semifinals against the Oregon Ducks. One of the toughest teams in the entire NCAA game as a whole. Very interested to see what that slot guy does. He doesn't take one of our guys, Stubbs. Oh, Dwayne Stubbs. That away, baby. First down. What does that guy do? If he doesn't, we're throwing it to Zeke Clay. If he comes, Zeke Clay, boom. Juke, oh, good juke, Zeke. He's going to go down the sideline. That away, down at the 16. Well, we don't get nowhere trying to find Young in the flat. Got a kick for 2, 3, right? 17-10 at halftime. 17-17. Now Oregon driving down the field. 17-20 here in the 4th quarter. Man open. Good throw. That's Gardner. Roy Gardner. That's been a main man of this so far in the playoffs. Past midfield. Hit as he thrown. Interception. Man. Come on, Roy. Catch it. Oh, that away. Come on. 1st and goal now. Come on. Touchdown. Yes, touchdown. Stranad. What a play, tiptoe. Come on, defense. Gotta get a stop. Here we go. Underneath to Roy Gardner. That away, 1st down. Throwing the screen. Get the 1st down, Brian. Good juke. Oh, he jukes again. Gonna hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. We're trying to go for the jugular here. Good catch, out of bounds. Good, stop the clock. Oh, wide open. Down at the 1. Oh, they are sending the house here. 100% they're selling out for the run. Come on, Maka, get in the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown! With 24 to go. 3 seconds left. 1 play to get in the end zone. Motioning out a man wide. He's going to go underneath. We're there. We're there. We're freaking there. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. San Jose State's going to the national championship. Oh, my God. You couldn't script it better for an underdog story. Josh Jimenez, 260 and 2 touchdowns. Here we go. National championship versus the 5th ranked Florida Gators. If it's anything like last game, I'm going to have a heart attack. Florida coming in at 89 overall, 90 offense, 89 defense, but we have hope. We have belief. We have the underdog factor in our favor. There that baby is. The national championship, a team you would never expect to be in this situation. After a handful of top 25 classes, San Jose State coming in 12-2. An undefeated conference record, Mountain West champions, coming in hot at the right time. Florida, the more favored team, the more talented team. But do they have enough grit? National championship about to be underway. Who would have thought Josh Jimenez, in his first season as a starter, would lead San Jose State to their best season of all time? But none of that matters if he cannot get it done here in the bright lights, in the bright stadium. He's going to throw it deep. What a play, Dwayne Stubbs. After all that, it's now 3rd and 7. Got to find a way to make a play here. Oh, it's a pick straight to the linebacker. Number 57, he's got room to run. Don't be a pick six. Come on, Jimenez. Use your pursuit angle here. Away. Bringing him down, not a pick six. Our defense actually held him? That's crazy. I'm just going quarter by quarter here. We're going to go down. No touchdown. Florida, no touchdown. Still no score from either team. There's Florida putting them on the board. But we answer back with a field goal right at halftime. Florida is going to get the ball here. What do I do with it? Touchdown. Yep. What else we're going to do? No touchdown for Whoa, whoa. A lot of things just happened there. Did we get like a pick six or something? Oh, deep shot to Roy Gardner. He holds on to the football. I don't know what coverage they was running, but he has been the MVP of the playoffs. Gonna take it off ourselves. Cutting up. Oh my gosh, this change of direction is actually wild. They're blitzing. That's all right. Jet touch pass. Cut up field. Okay, we'll take a 2-possession lead. I can't kick field goals, so we're gonna let the computer do it. All right, here we go. 3rd and 13. Throw it all the way to the flat. Gotta get somebody out there. There we are, 4th and inches now. They're gonna hurry up. Empty set. We're going to send more pressure at them. We're gonna actually press. Probably not smart here. Here in the flat, over the middle. Shed to tackle. Another tackle. And there we go. They're gonna call their first time out. Gonna be on Bradford here. It's gonna be a play action. Gonna be here over the top. He's launching deep. And that's a touchdown. Oh my gosh. We had a deep third over there. And he just got absolutely toasted. Look, all we have to do, 1 first down. And San Jose State will be national champions. Read option. They ran coming up the middle. Jimenez. Holding on to the football. Handing up to Jung. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, we're throwing the football. Very risky here. Nobody's on Jung. Catch it inbounds. Catch it inbounds. 1 final play before San Jose State could be, not will be. Oh, we did it. Excuse me. We sent pressure after him. Well, we didn't really send pressure. It was man up 3 deep. And we get the sack. Oh my gosh. 4 years in. An underdog story. Beating every team that laid in their waist in the playoffs. Baylor, TCU, and now Florida Gators. And your San Jose State Spartans are national champions. 4 years in, but if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and tell me what team you'd want next. We narrowed San Jose State down from 64 teams all the way to 1. So drop down below what you want me to do next, and that's who I will rebuild. There you have it. National champions. I still can't believe it, but until next time, when you let me know what team I'll rebuild, I'm out. Peace.